I like flea markets. Their sense of mystery. I always wonder. I always make a fantasy about who owned it, who lived with this thing. As you know, I collect things. I collect props and toys.
I saw a picture of your toy collection. Lots and lots of toys. Lots and lots of toys. Lots and lots of toys.
Hundreds. Plastic and rubber toys with big eyes and the things that have been left unplayed with by kids.
You like big eyes?
Big, buggy eyes.
You like big eyes?
Big, buggy eyes.
You like big eyes?
Big, buggy eyes. Because I have terrible problems with insomnia.
Oh, why don't you take a sleeping pill?
I was telling you that story because 1990 and 1991 were very rotten years for me. I went to a flea market during this time and I was looking for a bag of toys and a woman said, I was looking at a Mickey Mouse and she said, you can have them all for $5. I brought them home and then they made me feel very good. So I figured if I had more, I'd feel better. But it didn't really work that way.
Oh, it usually does work that way. When you find something that makes you feel good. It's like drugs. People take drugs to feel good. If drugs didn't work, people wouldn't take them.
I took drugs. I liked them, but not anymore.
Oh, me neither. But they still work. Anyway, why were you so upset, so miserable in 1991? What kind of students come to your Saturday night session, your art class?
I have no requirements. My requirements are very lax.
That's very generous, but you must have some requirements.
Vaporize. That's it. I was very lost. It was the end. The world was just closing in. And I was taking sleeping pills the way you take candy. Not just at night.
Why? Why? Why?
I wanted to sleep 5 days and 6 months a year. I just wanted to sleep.
Before I knew you, I saw something. You know what I am going to say?
I dedicated a piece to Rose.
Were you together?
8 years.
What did he do?
He was a sommelier. He was about to finish his BS in biochemistry with a minor in English. He did everything. He was a Renaissance man. And gorgeous too. Really gorgeous, fucking hot. But intimidating the first time around.
Obviously, you grew more comfortable, hopefully in 6 or 7 years.
Like he said once to me, I am a strange bird. I guess he liked it. He had these boyfriends who were Calvin Klein models and stuff like that.
Calvin Klein models? Calvin Klein models? Calvin Klein models?
Yes, the boyfriend before me was one of the biggest models.
It's nice that people get bored. Those kind of guys and go for a strange bird, isn't it? Artistic types, if you know what I mean.
I saw a picture of this guy and I said, oh my God, do I have to compare with that? I look like a fucking snot with a jacket next to him. He was really gorgeous.
What did you think you looked like? A nut?
S-N-O-T.
You are funny, Felix.
I always tell my friends that I feel like a snot walking down the street with a jacket on. I'm very insecure when it comes to looks.
Well, a lot of people are. Listen, anything can work to your advantage or to your disadvantage. You have to make these feelings work to your advantage.
That's how I always work. Take your limitations
and make them your strength.
Rose, I hate interviews.
Oh, trust me, Felix, this is not an interview.
Did David Seidner tell you how I was freaked out when he went to take my picture?
David Seidner? You looked fabulous. Freaked out. I couldn't believe it. That picture in Harper's. That must be your favorite picture of you of all time.
My grandma ripped it out of the magazine and put it on her wall.
Oh. You look like a sex god.
I wanted to cancel the article because I am shy and it freaked me out.
You are not so shy. Don't kid yourself.
Every time I have a show, I think it is the worst ever.
After a while, you stop being insecure. You get used to it. I'm used to my insecurities.
People ask me, are you happy with your show? And I say, I don't know. I need 6 to 8 months to digest this work.
Are you happy with your Guggenheim show?
I don't know.
I think you are.
No, I really don't know. I have to.
I think you are.
No, I really don't know. I have to.
I think you are.
No, I really don't know. I have to.
Do you think everyone's going to say, this is the Guggenheim going back?
No, because no one has ever said this is Guggenheim going straight.
No, but they will say that it's going gay.
I think people are past that.
Really? 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 They won't write it, but they will say it. You know what I mean. They are politically correct until they get home. By giving it a label, by saying gay artists, it is a way of being dismissive.
It is also a way of keeping us bogus by giving the center such an importance, because the center is always there. It's an art by straight white males.
Do you love them?
Some of them, I do.
now?
I never stop loving Rose. Just because he's dead, it doesn't mean I stop loving him.
Well. Life moves on, doesn't it, Felix?
Whatever that means.
It means you get up today and try to deal with the things that are on your mind.
That is not a life. That is routine.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Your work has a lot to do with hope. It's work made with eyes open. That's, to me, it's very important. Work made with eyes open.
It is about seeing, not just looking, seeing what is there.
Do you look to fall in love? Do you need that as a situation? Does it inspire your work?
How can you be feeling when you are not in love? You need that space. You need that lifting up. You need that traveling in your mind that love brings, transgressing the limits of your body and your imagination. Total transgression.
You feel like you had that with Rose?
A few times over.
How long were you together?
8 years, more or less.
How long into the relationship did he get diagnosed?
Last 3 years.
Did he know he had HIV?
Love gives you the space and the place to do other work. Once that space is filled, once that space was covered by Rose, that feeling of home, then I could see, then I could hear. One of the beauties of the theory is you can actually make it into a practice.
So, Felix, I am curious to what degree the involvement with your work and with gay life. Having a lover who's died, I know that affected your works tremendously in the billboards.
It is about inclusion, about being inclusive, because everyone can relate to it. It doesn't have to be someone who has HIV positive. I do have a problem, Rose, with the direct presentation of what they are expecting from us.
Why? Why? Why?
What I'm trying to say is that We cannot give the power that be what they want and what they are expecting from us. Some homophobic senator is going to have a really hard time trying to explain to his constituency that my work is homoerotic or pornographic. But if I do a performance with HIV blood, that is what he wants. That is what regs expect because they can sensationalize that. And that is what is disappointing. Some of the work I do is more effective because it is more dangerous. We both make work, things, looks like something else, but it is not that. We are infiltrating that look, and that is the problem I have with the sensational and literal pieces. I'm writing about the way I deal with work. I want some distance. We need our own space to think and digest what we see. And we also have to trust the viewer and trust the power of the object. The power is in simple things. I like the kind of clarity that brings the thought. It keeps the thought from being opaque.
You know what I want to ask you? How long do you think you are going to live?
That is a very rude question. I want to live until I do all the things I want to do.
So, you don't know the answer to the question.
Rose, rephrasing the question, how long did it take you to make those all new paintings?
All my life. All my life. All my life.